Like Pinky's Palace, it's more Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. We had a good day yesterday, very good day yesterday, lots of fun. Found a new area which is, yeah, it's a little bit different. It's not quite as green and lush and beautiful as the areas before. What do we got here? Mergens. Come on, Bodie. Never go out without a bony. Good job, bony one. Right, so, as I was saying, we had a good day yesterday. We've come to this new area. We are doing some of the main quests, which are hopefully going to advance the story a little bit, because we did spend quite a lot of time in the beginning area, because it was so pretty.
In ancient times, the desert had no shade. The sun burned the land to ruin. People cried to hear. They didn't dance. Lands, hollow lands echoed and crackled.
Yes, so we are in some new lands. Let's have a look. What's this place called? Detir. It's all very kind of Celtic, the language that's used in this game, which is very pretty. We've got some lovely Irish accents as well, which are driving me to distraction. Bit of Welsh as well. There's nothing funnier than a Welsh elf. So, yeah, we are currently helping the fella who resurrected us from a grave in some weird Frankenstein's type experiment, and he's asked us for some assistance, so we're doing that. I've also learnt that I have pretty much every potion under the sun in my inventory. Oh, that's not Boney. I thought that was my Boney. It's not my Boney. That's someone else's Boney. Good. Yes, so we're on a quest to find someone to help us, I believe. We've met the big bad, and he seems to have a name that, well, I think it sounds like a brand of tampon. See what you think when you meet him. And he's got a bit of a Emperor Palpatine thing going.
Then winged Saina, the mediator of earth and sky, came from Ishara. She beheld the suffering desert and swooped down upon the hollow lands. Her feathers shaded the scorching sands. Her wings cooled the broken ground. Her tears fell to the dust. Where
Oh, blimey. Hell with this. Yeah, so crew docks are really bad. I don't like crew docks very much. Yeah, so I've got a bit of a potion problem going on here. Let's have a quick look at this. Consumables, greater experience booster. We can have that. Let's have that now. Greater seal curtain. Who knows? Increase your total armor. Great, wonderful. Where can that go? Venom guards. We've got damage deflection. Jeweled shilly-lag. Shillelagh? Shillelagh? I don't know. I'm not Celtic. I've got Celtic blood. My father's Irish and my mother's Welsh, which makes me probably the most dangerous combination of Celtic that you can possibly get. But hey, let's put all of that on there and see what happens. I didn't like the fact that those things just came out of the walls. That's not fun. Yeah, Boney doesn't like it either. He's off, doing whatever he does when he's not with me. Right, stop it! Annoying. Right, you. Come here and try that. Ow. That softened her up. Wow, those things are really nasty. I'm definitely not inviting them to my next birthday party. No siree.
Among echoes of golden coasts and silver seas, Lyria drew near. She saw the priestess asleep, reclined on dark earth amidst the cypress trees. Under the gleam of heaven's dusk reflected, the mirror that tantalized the stars, Lyria whispered to Tyrion, "On rocky spur of sable stone shall heaven's mount prove, is a seat of elegance near kin, a shard of night to glisten in the foam, a spire from the seabed to drip from the sky's veil. There will your people be closest to my voice." And
Right,
so awoke Baala Tyrion, the calm and majestic, to see the cliffs against the coast, and Lyria's throne before her.
It's such pretty dialogue. I didn't want to get into another fight and interrupt it, because the dialogue in these memory stones is yeah, it's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Right, let's go and fight one of these again, because repetition's good. Stop it! God, I really don't like these things. Accidentally dispelled Boney as well in my panic of pushing random buttons. Yeah, sorry about that, Boney. call yourself savage, huh? I'll show you, savage. Ooh, gnomies.
What, you surely ask, is such a well-heeled Praetorian doing here among the dust and brambles? Removing the tarnish for my name and solving the Jotun problem.
What is the Jotun problem?
The old Ragnar has died, and his successor is stirring the embers of war. But he's too clever to openly provoke the Warsworn, so he's attacking gnomes instead. That will not stand. I have a plan to settle this, but it requires someone of both delicacy and grit.
You might be barking up the wrong tree there. We can blag it.
Yes, I think you do. First, we must find some new and better enemies for the Jotun. Go into Tirskotter Mine, southeast of here, and steal the clan totem from the kobolds that dwell there. Then return to me.
And what do I get out of this exactly?
To reclaim it, the kobolds will fight to the death. And as for the Jotun, well, one thing at a time.
I just love how the fact that Boney just interrupts every piece of dialogue while having this game. Oh.
He only needed one name. The Carver, like the wind, or the lightning, or the dawn. With his presence, a new age began. The kings of the South stood. They were the lords of the desert sea.
Hey! Yeah. God dear, we try and listen to a nice bit of dialogue and what happens? Well, this is a little bit more scenic than the rocks everywhere. I like that. Ooh. It doesn't have a day and night cycle, I don't think. Do we have a day and night cycle? I don't know. I think it's just part of the areas you go into. I don't know, this kind of setting always reminds me of Western, so fantasy seems a little bit out of place. Uh-oh. Oh, Boney, look what's down there. Oh dear. We don't have to go that way, do we? Do we have to go that way? Oh, why did it have to be spiders? Venom Guard? Yeah, why not? Let's just have some stuff. Really don't like spiders. I need to kite them, finish them off one at a time. Finish Boney off. Fire and ice, baby. Wow. I really don't like spiders. I mean, I like flies even less. Flies are horrible. Flies are horrible creatures. They just spread disease and they eat and live on, well, you know, unmentionable stuff. And spiders eat flies, which is good, because otherwise the flies would take over the world. But it's just something about the way they move, which I really don't like. I'm not afraid of being bitten. Saying that, I'll never be bitten.
He made the river in the arc of the great snake-tail. When that grew tedious, he turned his attention to the cliffs, the dunes, the depths.
Okay. Yeah, it's not that they bite, so that's fine. You can be bitten by a spider and you can die. Yeah! No, it's just the way they move, and the fact that if there's one in a room with me, I have to know exactly where it is, and then get it out as soon as possible. There's a definite no spiders rule in my little existence that I have. So, yeah. You know what, I'm quite happy with that. That was a good fight. They jumped me, got a hit in, and that was it. That was, Bodhi, seriously, mate, that was awesome. You are just so good at this game. Everyone needs a pal like Bodhi.
Rattlesnake was a vain and ugly creature. He crawled in dark places and avoided the other desert animals. He was lonely but refused to act like it. One day, while sitting under a rock and wishing to be happy, he saw a desert runner sprinting past. "Wait," it called to the bird. "I have a favor to ask of you."
Right, what do we got here then? Looters. Yeah, we showed them. Strange, seemingly official document stamped with a seal of most mining concerns. May hold secrets about the company's time governing Apatir. Apatir? That's the problem with place names and names that you don't know. Unless you've heard someone pronounce it. Like the name of this game, Kingdoms of Aminiminiminir. Ameliminir. Aminimir. What do we got over here? This looks like a friendly place. Ah, nice friendly music.
Well, well, well. Never seen your face before. Can't say I like it. Listen up, Dogface. There are two rules in Bone Town. Number one, Mayor Eswin's law is absolute. Number 2, if you don't like rule number 1, then you'd better get your ass out of town. Now go meet the mayor yourself. He likes to know what the kobolds kick in from the wastes, especially with the families running wild.
I will talk to him.
Listen to that. You're fitting in pretty well already. I'll see you around Whitestone, Dogface.
Yes, this little nickname that you've come up with me, I'm not keen, to be honest. So I think you need to work on that before I see you again. Otherwise, you and me and my hammer are going to have a little conversation. Someone to be naughty.
Good day. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here. Well, if you're fond of a good story, lend me your ear. I won't disappoint. I'll try to keep it short, even though I've got all the time in the world for embellishment.
What did you do?
What did I do? Nothing. I just happened to bear the name Darkvari, a crimen upper-tier in these trying times. The mayor's blade seized me at the gates of Odessa. Here's the trick of it. I was leaving home, slipping free of my familial bondage. I'm no thug. I am guilty of but one crime only. Stealing a girl's heart. Her name is Hrindi Zungar, and at this very moment she waits for me with no word of my whereabouts. Please, stranger, will you help me?
Well, for a girl named Hrindi Zungar, I'll definitely get you out.
I knew I liked you. From the moment I laid eyes on you through these enormous iron bars. Getting the key won't be easy. Bjorn, the head of their mercenaries, carries it on his person. I wouldn't want to be the one who has to rifle through his pockets. Bjorn's men are ridiculously loyal. Try to catch him alone, out of the friendly eye. If you don't, our little agreement will end up rather short-lived.
Yeah, I'll think about it, okay? I still need to work out exactly why you're in there, and I don't think you're the best person to tell me. So we'll have a chat to the mayor if we can. Oh, what do we got here? A little
Over here.
notice board. Grund Darkvari and his cousins made a crooked living attacking and looting gnome shipments from Odessa. If you're looking to score some quick coin, you could raid Darkvari's family mine. Okay. Can we have all of these? The government of Whitestone is always seeking help in securing the peace. If you'd like to earn some extra gold, yada yada yada. We'll have that. Government of Whitestone seeking help. Zungar family. No criminal history at Apatyre has terrorized a populace like Feld Zungar. His group of murderers and thugs are no longer satisfied to live on the fringes of society. Now they wish to overthrow law in Whitestone altogether. Kill the Zungars. Lovely. Okay, well, we'll take all of those and think about it. We'll probably inadvertently stumble into one or two of those, or 3 or 4 of those. Right, what else have we got in here? Ah, there's our quest. Speak with Templar Joriel. Oh, this is Odessa. Okay, this is a big city, so this is like the outskirts of the big city. So a big city... This is like a little mining complex. Okay. Hood of the Adder. The Black Adder. I actually follow on Facebook Blackadder quotes, and every morning I am treated to a glorious, glorious Blackadder quote, which always makes me smile. And yeah, so the best thing about Blackadder quotes is they're all part of sketches, and one person starts off with one line from the episode, and it just goes on and on and on and on. And before long, you've got the whole episode script written in front of you. It's awesome. I love Blackadder. Well, they're the Zungars. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, our first big city of the entire game. So there we go. I'm such a tourist, I really am. Like, the first time I went to New York, I was just like this, just walking into people, looking up at the buildings. Yeah, it's alright, I suppose. It's good. Good effort. Like the backdrop of a waterfall. Very pretty, very nice. It's not exactly Stormwatch, but yeah.
Hold right there, newcomer. I welcome you to Odessa, but before you enter, I must catalogue your visit. Please answer the questions as truthfully as possible. It's imperative that our tallies be accurate. Now, what brings you to Odessa?
I'm here to speak to a person. I'm here on personal errands.
Yes, well, at least you look more put together than some of the people that came here before you. Poor sods. With any luck, your errands go without incident. Now, where have you come to Odessa from?
Alistar. Is that a lie? I don't even know if that's a lie or not. I don't even know what Alistar is. Forrest Hughes.
From Morris Hughes? You mean to say you've come from Alistar? Yes, I see it now. They were wrong about your nose, but you match the description of the one I was to look out for.
What?
We can dispense with the remainder of my questions. You are free to enter Odessa. Sandstone Villa will serve as your lodgings. Temporarily.
Excuse me. You're hardly one to start on about the noses. I mean, look at that. It looks like someone's had a poo on your face. Giving me a house. That's nice.
This is rare, newcomer. Very rare. If I can speak frankly, I'm not sure this is the blessing you take it to be. True, you have been saved from the squalid lodgings of the Hospitalis quarters. But Sandstone Villa is reserved for, well, it is not my place to speak of it. This key will provide you with access to the villa. You would do well to be very aware of your surroundings, stranger. Now, good day.
Cheers, big nose. Okay.
Yes, go on.
Yes, I am going on. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'll never forget, like, my first time in World of Warcraft. No one will when they first go through Stormwind and just how big everything is. Ooh, this is nice. It's a little bit Catholic, but yeah. A little bit cold and empty. Oh, look at this. My screenshot folder is going to be overflowing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're so cute. Look at you. You're like a little mini Raven. Oh, I just want to take you home with me and put you on my shelf. Yeah. Oh. There's something about gnomes.
Yes?
Yes. Right, where are we going? Lots of books. Not really into the whole thieving. Not in this game, anyway.
Yes? What do you want? I am not in the habit of making conversation with strangers, especially one of your stature. Please be quick.
Templar Octian is a criminal.
I see. Think very, very carefully about what you are saying. Octien is a Templar. He is in a position of the highest authority. And who, may I ask, are you? For you to accuse Octien without having a direct confession is not only meaningless, but contrary to all our procedures.
But he's part of a conspiracy.
Even if this were true, or even already suspected, it would have to be corroborated by Octien himself. That requires a confession. As he is not here to present the charges himself, I must assume that no such confession exists. Now, I have done all I can for you. Please, trouble me no further with this matter, especially with such insufficient evidence.
You need to stop him.
We have already discussed this. Nothing short of a confession would convict him. As such, Templar Octien will remain undisturbed in the Livrarium.
Well, I'll go to the Vivarium and get a confession then. So now, thank you for being so completely and utterly useless and unhelpful. It's been a pleasure. Good day, madam. I said good day, madam! Honestly. Only a confession will do. What do we got? I'm a little bit lost here with all of these windy... Oh, these maps are so useless. Right, what's going on here? Is it that way? There. Ah. Hello.
Oh dear, things seem to have gotten worse than I thought. Ah, stranger, I think I have, require the assistance of, your kind. It's quite urgent and quite, sensitive.
What do you need?
There's a letter, one I was writing. I'm a scribe, you see. I received word from the Basilica to draft it, from Scholar Ehrencourt. A strange letter, meant for Rathir. And though we gnomes are neutral, well, the letter gave encouragement, not promises. Never give promises, that's the rule. The letter was written, sealed and sent, but never arrived. Scholar Ehrencourt means to have my head for losing it. I need that letter recovered.
I'll help recover the letter, if I find it and it happens to be in my way.
For you. The courier that took that letter from me, it was a traveller. A Dockerfar named Parwin Well from Suncamp. She said Ehrencourt arranged the delivery. They had no reason to suspect. Travellers are often used as couriers in these lands. But she was the last to have that letter.
Okay.
Fair enough.
If I find it, I'll bring it back. Right, how do we get out of this maze?
I'm here to send regrets on behalf of Templar Joriel. While she wishes to extend you aid, she's stymied by protocol. What she gave you was an official response. I'm here to give you another response. A personal one.
Okay. I don't believe you, actually.
My superior has suspected for some time the crimes that you've levied against Templar Octien. But like you, she is frustrated by his status. Allow me to be direct. If you can make Templar Octien publicly acknowledge his crimes, then Templar Joriel will reward you. She will be your patron of sorts.
What am I supposed to do?
You wish to bring the Templar to justice, yes?
then you must get him to publicly acknowledge his crimes in some form. As my superior no doubt told you, the Templar may be found in the livrarium. I suggest you go there.
Okay, well, that was my plan anyway, so, again, thank you for being so completely unhelpful. Livarium is not in here, no? No?
What?
Yeah, so it's a bit more of a diplomatic mission, methinks. What we got here? Stuff to buy.
Browse? I can promise you'll always find the goods you need at Sembles. Care to browse?
Yeah, I'll sell some stuff. You can have that. And that. And some of them. Because I just can't stop picking stuff up.
Please, come by again.
Mr. Smith?
Got the forge hot, stranger. If you need repair work for armor...
8 grand. Oh my goodness. 8.5 grand.
I'm your man. All right then.
God, if you ever want to make it in this world, be a blacksmith, eh? None of this going out and fighting monsters. Yeah, that's a nice little loot.
What?
The walls.
Well, look at you. Don't seem to be quite as busy as the other Alfar working the scaffolding. You might be perfect. Listen, stranger, would you like to earn a bit of coin? No sweat off your brow, promise.
Do you know what?
I don't know all the details about it. I assist many scholars with their works here. I know that Scar and Lorraine was involved in linguistics. It's safe to say the experiment will likely be some verbal study.
I don't really need the coin.
Scar and Lorraine has quarters in the Basilica Nostra. Speak with her and she'll get you started.
Yeah, again, I think we'll think about this. We've got enough to get on with for now.
What?
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 What? Oh dear. Need to work on their snappy patter.
Yes?
What? According to the title, this is a chapter from the memoirs of Gallinum Hegum, a gnomish mason who designed and oversaw construction of most of Odessa. There's an interesting note near the bottom of the page alluding to a treasure he hid somewhere in the city. I'll have that.
You're alive. What an unexpected and quite unfortunate turn of events.
Confess! Confess! What did you expect?
For starters, he expected you to be rotting in a sandy ditch somewhere. Supper for the carrion birds. Understand, you and I are alike. All we both want is to see this business reach its end.
Confess! Nobody expects a Spanish Inquisition. Your plan failed.
Did it? Here you stand, suspecting me of a great many crimes, yet unable to lift a finger. Tell me, who has the power?
You'll pay for your crimes.
You are a child. These crimes, as you call them, shall be my final triumph. Innocent blood has been the price for this research. But the will of souls is priceless. It is worth every sacrifice. I do have one confession, though it's not the one you seek. If If a fight is what you desire, you will find me quite hard to kill. Unfortunately, I cannot say the same for you.
Why are you hard to kill?
A long career supporting vivification research has left me with certain advantages. You could say I'm more resilient than most of your enemies.
You've thought of everything. Just tell me everything.
I'll admit, I did not see you and Hughes allying to blackmail me. His conscience was always his biggest liability. Ventrinio will take over research on the well. He has no such weaknesses. Perhaps I'll even give him your corpse to examine. After all, you met your first death as his assistant. It would be a reunion.
You know how I died?
Of course. And it's such a pity you'll never find out.
Oh, go on, tell me. Ow. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, you is squishy. Oh, we got a twitcher. We got a twitcher. It's okay. He stopped. Everything's on fire. What do we got? The Adventurer. Seeing as there's no guards around, let's have a look at that. This land is not evil, it is gorgeous. I should never have tried to wring its heart. I can't bear to look, it's too godly magnificent. This is the true world, away from these cowards. There are no cowards here. There is only the land, the water, the trees, and the animal. I will stay here. I will wear the armor of Orn. Not as conqueror or conquered, but as nothing. I am like them, the mist, the dirt itself. Ah! Wow. Awesome. Really, broke the mold on that one. Missed. Wow, that's going to be hard. Ow. Right, you. You and me, we're gonna have words. Need to move. Ah, you're just caught in crossfire. Get out of there. What? I thought you guys were dead. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. This is tough. Right, let's get some super duper stuff going on. Won't let me use Boney, which is really annoying because that's my tactic. Invulnerable boxes. Flames don't really hurt, it's these guys that hurt. Ugh, dear. Drink it all. Oh my goodness, this is tough. Oh, he's on his last legs though, that's good. Right. Is that it? You had enough yet? And it's out of here! Wowzers.
Well, if setting fire to the livrarium and hiring assassins is not an admission of guilt on Octien's part, I certainly don't know what is. It is clear that we Templars must make him assume responsibility for his actions, overt as well as hidden. Even though you went against my explicit instruction, you were effective. You have my respect.
Good. And I'm quite glad that you're not as bad as I thought you were.
An ugly rendering of the truth. Did we not use each other? You needed Octien's information, and I needed him stripped of his power. I had to trust that you would do your part, and trust is not something one can always rely on. But I was rewarded for my faith handsomely. Now it's your turn. You have certainly earned it.
I need to find Ventrinio.
Ventrinio Desalini. One name I never expected to be brought into this business. It seems he has escaped the gallows yet again. I believe your friend Scholar Hughes may be able to help. While you were here, my people found him salvaging the tomes Octien attempted to burn. Now, you must excuse me. A Templar has fallen from power, and Edessa's political buzzards are circling.
Okay, lovely.
Tidings.
It was my mistake to assume that Octien would go quietly, or that he would leave evidence behind. Such a waste. Some of those books he burned were centuries old, but luckily for us, I was able to salvage some from the flames.
Is there anything of worth?
Oh, a great many prizes. Treatises on the nature of death, tables upon tables of autopsy analyses, but only one item of true value. Octien's diary. Based off of what I've read in these pages, Ventrinia has been working on an island off of Cluricon.
What are we waiting for?
I'm afraid the dark wood of Cluricon still hides our Tuatha enemies. But this young lady, Aileen Shear, says she has a solution for that. When you reach Ventrinia, beware. He is certainly a genius, but complicated. He may try killing you the second time for good measure. His mind may be dangerous, but it holds the secret to entering Alabastra, and you must find it.
You can rely on me.
Oh, I will. In fact, I believe I'll be staying in Edessa to offer what support I can. With Octien out of the way, the people will be needing a new Templar, after all.
Wow. You defeated Octien and exposed his scheming, thereby proving the unmaking with threads of fate is often as important as measuring and spinning them. That's a mouthful. Okay, good. Wonderful.
You carry a grave responsibility now, my friend.
Okie dokie. Right, I think we're done here in the land of the short people. The land of the insignificant of height. So, we'll leave it there for now. Thank you for coming to Pinky's Palace, and join us again for some more Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning.